Most people have heard the simulation theory, that we might be living inside a computer program, but nobody talks about the glitches, not the philosophical kind, the ones people actually experience. There's a phenomenon called the Mandela Effect, named after the thousands of people who share identical false memories. Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s, the Monopoly Man having a monocle, Berenstain Bears spelled differently, thousands of people, same wrong memory, independently. The official explanation is collective false memory. But here's what that explanation doesn't cover. People who experience the Mandela Effect don't feel like they misremembered. They feel like something changed. Like they crossed from one version of reality into a slightly different one without noticing. And the changes are always small. Logos, spellings, minor historical details, like someone patched the code. Then there are the repeating strangers. Thousands of documented accounts of people encountering the same unknown face repeatedly in dreams. A phenomenon so widespread that a website cataloging these accounts received millions of responses, all describing the same man, same face, never identified, never explained, like a background character whose texture didn't fully load. And then there's this. In 2008, a man appeared at Tokyo International Airport carrying a passport from a country called Taured, a nation that does not exist, geographically positioned between France and Spain. He had stamps, currency, a full history. He was confused why nobody recognized his country. Not frightened, confused. He was detained overnight for questioning. By morning, he had vanished from a locked room on a secured floor. No trace, no record, no explanation. Like a process that had been terminated. Here is what I think is happening. The simulation isn't perfect. It runs on something finite, processing power, memory, attention, and occasionally it struggles. Generates a duplicate, loads the wrong texture, pulls in a character from a version of the build that no longer exists. The Mandela Effect isn't misremembering, it's version history bleeding through. The man in the airport wasn't crazy. He was just running on different files than the rest of us. And the face everyone keeps dreaming about is something that was never supposed to render at all. The simulation doesn't fear philosophers debating its existence from lecture halls. It fears the people who start noticing the seams. And right now, you're looking directly at one. If something about this felt familiar, like a memory you weren't supposed to have, you already know what to do. Like this, subscribe, and stay close. Because the glitches are getting harder to ignore.